Good morning. Que Dios las bendiga. Bendición. I know I did promise myself that I would stop begging you girls to, I don't know how to say it. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. But it's a desperate situation with my emotions, and oof, not fun. You know, like, I don't get it. I don't understand why. So I'm not home, and you girls, you know, reach out to mom. Am I the problem? I don't know. It's hard to understand why I would be the problem if every time you girls come over my house or you girls communicate with me, I do nothing but like cater and be nice and do the right thing for y'all. I don't get it. I really honestly don't get it. It makes no sense to me. It's sad. If you're upset with me, I cannot understand how, why, and how, and when it could be possible to feel a stronger emotion than the one you have for your mother. I know I'm a pain in the ass, and I am sorry. I know I have always been this person. Obviously not to your acceptance. I apologize for that. But my whole life, I feel that I have had, for as long as I can remember, I've been defensive with everyone, every single person in my family. When I say every single person, I have to say my mom, my dad, my sisters, my brothers, and now, of course, my kids and my grandchildren. And I have to add, when I say my kids, I also say my nephews and nieces, because I've always been, God forbid, I know someone is hurting them. But I have always been this person that I don't know, I feel God sent me to put me in this family so I could take care of everyone. And I've always tried everything in my power to do so. And for some reason, I feel that you girls are judging me. Not that you're meaning to, but staying away from mom. Sorry. I have a cold. Staying away from mom, the way you girls are, it's almost like you're upset with me and you're taking it out on her. And if really you being upset with me is that strong, then you should really like talk to me about it and not make mom suffer with it, because mom does talk about her kids. Mom sees her kids in her dreams. All together, enjoying each other, having a good time. And it's really sad. Not only that, I mean, that's a huge thing, but I need help. As much as it is, as hard as it is for me to like even say this, but you know, we could be taking turns to be with mom. and to, help out a little bit. This is not going to get better. And it's only myself and Rafi. And God bless Brenda and Crystal that came and stayed with her. I know they had arranged, oh my God, they had to make so many different arrangements for their kids because they're moms of babies. And God bless them for their help. But things are in a stage right now that I have to get some help for someone to come to the house and spend time with her. Even when I'm working from home, it is a little difficult. But it would be nice if, we all took a little bit of time for her. Or, I don't know. I really thought that we all wanted for her to be close to us so she could spend time with us and we could enjoy her before the worst days come about. And I am going to tell you right now, Mom is at a stage 6. She was moderate severe last time she was out here. She's passing that stage. And she is, going into stage 6. And it's not easy. It's not easy for her. It's not emotionally easy for those that are around her. But, we have to man up at some point and just hold her hand through that world that she's going into. And I can't. It's hard for me to understand. It's hard for me to understand why you girls are staying away from her because of me. Obviously, it's because of me. Because you reached out when Brenda was there. So obviously, I'm the one that's a problem, and that sucks. That sucks. That fucking sucks, man. Because you know why? Because I have been there for the both of you as much as possible, as much as I have been able to. And now it's like I'm getting a kick in my ass. And because I don't know why. And it sucks that you cannot be openly honest with me and tell me that, you know what, Pebbles, you fucked up and whatever. Because I know I fuck up. I know I do. I'm probably fucking up right now sending you another message. Asking you to, be there for your mom and support. But shit, man. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know what else to do. Like, it's not about me. It's about, like, mom seeing her kids, man. I've been, working on this from the day that I learned she was sick. And I don't know how else to approach it, girls. Maybe you are afraid that I'm going to ask you for help. And, you are not able to. But if that's the case, you can talk to me and tell me, listen, I'm sorry. I wish that I was there. But I can't. Okay, don't be there, but call her. Call her. call her once in a while, and just like, I was gonna try and get her a phone, but I can't afford it. I cannot afford it. Mommy came out here with like no clothes. I've been trying to, hook her up a little bit between Rafi and I. We've been trying to set her up and, give her what she needs. If you guys want, we could all get together and get her a phone. Supposedly she could get one from the state, but she still has to pay like a monthly thing. I can't afford it. I know people think that I got it like that, but look, I'm on my way to work. I'm leaving my mother to go to work. I wish I didn't have to, but I cannot. Tony can't afford to take care of the house by himself. I can't. I have to work. Not that I'm in a jam, but I created this, the lifestyle that I'm living in, and it's not because I can afford it. It's because I work for it. And as much as I've been cutting down on I've been trying to like minimize a lot of things in my life. I'm really trying to. But I can't afford to stay home. I know eventually I have to. I'm planning on that. That's in my plan. I'm trying not to think of the reason why. But it's just sucking. Anyway, it's not about that. It's about me not understanding why you are not keeping yourself relevant in your mother's life. Ella no le ha hecho nada. Like, she hasn't done anything wrong to you girls, man. And if she did, she's done so much for us as kids. She's done. Oof. She stopped being herself to be a mom. She did. She stopped being herself and for herself to be a mom. And no, she didn't work. But she didn't work because she was being a mom. A mom and a housewife. And honestly, Papi's over the top. He wasn't just looking for help. He's not coming out here. His choice. He's fixing the house, making the house pretty. Not sure for what. Mommy's not going out there. But he knew that. The only reason Mom would go out there is if I can't get any help. But I think I would quit my job before going through that. And he keeps saying that, somebody that's getting paid $34 an hour for taking care of his mother during the day, and she gets help at night. And I don't know, he's trying to change my career path, which is fine. But he's done all this research versus him coming out and helping out and staying with her during, I don't know, even during the night. He knows I'm married. He knows I work a full-time job. seems not to be important to anybody, which is fine. I don't need to be important to anybody. Yes, it was, this is something that we all wanted, for her to be here. I know it was my choice to go and get her and Rafi's, and almost like all of us, but it's okay. But it was also pushed. Should I have not brought her here, Papi was going to put her in the hospital, just so you guys could know. And Mommy going back to Puerto Rico, that would be us saying, okay, put her in the hospital. And I don't want to see my mom go the way her mom did. And if she does, it would be nice if she has us all around. I don't know. Honestly, guys. Ugh. I honestly don't get it. I don't get it. I think Papi already grieved her. He's getting rid of clothes and cleaning the house. I don't know if you did the same. And maybe like Linda said to me that she grieved Titi Delia a long time ago, to accept that she has this different person. And I guess it's okay in a way, but you have to be there for that other person, because that other person, although she doesn't remember us all the time, she remembers she has kids. Mommy thinks her kids are all over the world, and that's the reason why she doesn't see them. She thinks I'm her mom and her pastora. I'm okay with that. But when she hugs me, she calls me mi hija. She thinks Rafi's her brother. Sometimes she thinks he's her dad. When she talks about Rafi, she talks about dad and her dad. The other day Rafi was going to go outside and she said not to, because se lo iban a llevar y ella iba a perder su marido. Mommy's not okay. She gets lost going to the bathroom. She's having a hard time finding the toilet. We lost that part of her, but we still have her. And I'm happy with the part that we have. Although, like the first time that she didn't know who I was, she, that was hard. And I asked her, Mommy, do you know who I am? said to her, I said, soy yo tu hija, bebeta. That was the worst thing I could have done. And I hated myself for that. She cried, and she cried. Ay, mi hija, pero ¿por qué tú no me dijiste eso? Couldn't stop crying. I couldn't stop crying. That was my worst nightmare, was for my mom not to remember me and recognize me. But it was okay. I started laughing about it. I'm like, it's okay, mommy. As long as we're here and we're hugging each other about it. So I was laughing, and I tried. I don't know. I'm like, what do I do now? I got her started into crying. I asked her if she had to use the bathroom, and we danced ourselves into the bathroom, and she forgot. When she calls me her mom, I'm like, yep, I'm your mom. First you were mine, now I'm yours. First you did things for me, and now I do it for you. She tells me this every time I help her get dressed, or I take her in the bathroom to take a shower. She calls me her pastora. And Brenda, at the beginning I'm like, oh, I don't know why I remind her of that, but Brenda pointed it out nicely. She's like, Didi, a pastora looks after her sheep. So she feels that I look out for her. And I'm happy with that. I don't care what she thinks or who she thinks I am, as long as she feels protected. Every night when it starts getting dark, she starts getting scared. She loses herself. And that's why I like for her to be home when it starts getting dark, if she ever goes out. I sit next to her and I hold her hand and I start calling her mommy, and I start telling her stories about us. And indirectamente I tell her who I am. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going with it. It was, I don't know. I'm trying. I pray every day. And I thank God for the opportunity that He's given me to have her with me, to have her with us. We're lucky. We're luckier. We got luckier than she did. When Titi, when Abuelita got to Puerto Rico after Mommy took her from the hospital, Abuelita couldn't move. Abuelita didn't know who anybody was. She had arthritis and osteoporosis, and she was all like she was bound to a bed. Mommy's not. Mommy could still do things, and she walks, and she could do, and I am grateful for that. Anyway, this was not supposed to be this long. Probably won't even send it to you girls. But I go to sleep And I wake up wondering why you're not around. Why you're not making it possible to be around your mom, who has so little mental time. And you both know, when you came over, she was really happy. So I don't know. I don't know why you're not making it possible. Hopefully you're both okay. I know we all have physical issues and life issues. And I don't know. But we're not dying. And I think that would be the biggest thing that would probably hold us away. Have a disease that we're not able to be around her. I know I'm taking a chance with work. I'm actually going to work today because I was my boss is covering for me. I was supposed to be done with like 3 days out of the week last month. And there's a meeting today, and there's bosses and stuff, and I told Rafi, please come over because I'm going to get fired. They think that I'm already out at work. And I know I'm taking a chance with, my marriage. I don't sleep with my husband. But he's okay with it. He's such a sport. God bless him. Anyway, I hope you girls are okay. And don't be mad at me. I don't know if you are. It's probably because of this situation. But in reality, if you really think about it, it's because of my mom. It's because of my mom. And because I see her wasting away. And I am scared. If something happens to me, what's gonna happen with my mom? I can't leave her with Rafi and Tony. I'm sure they will man up. And Tony told me, babe, don't worry about it. I'll stay home. Rafi tells me, all right, we'll figure it out. But it doesn't work like that. Mommy has, I'm sure Rafi will adjust. That's her son. So will Tony. But Mom, how is she gonna feel? Her dignity, she's very private, and Mommy needs help. What's gonna happen with my mom if something happens to me? I've been tired, and trust me, I got a full night's sleep when Brenda was here because she slept with her. But my nights are not, I don't sleep full nights. And I'm like, oh my God, the signs that I fall asleep on my way to work. What if something happens? And I'm like, no, I gotta drink coffee. I have to stay awake. Because then if I have an accident, what's gonna happen with my mom? Crystal is close by, but she has her thing, she can't. Same thing with Bapple. I don't get it. And I say to God, I'm like, you know why would I feel like really desperate? I'm like, it's okay. God, I know that if you made this happen, that you're going to help me through it. And you're going to make things work out. For some reason, it's just not. No. That's it. So far, he's made it happen. He's made it work out.